Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was on too long or something. Okay, so Capricorn was the reading, and oh my gosh. Yeah. Hi, Fire Aries. Okay, so Capricorn, oh my gosh. Like, this is the reading. Y'all basically got a situation where it's either you or the other person is experiencing, like, someone comes back, someone tells someone they care about them or give them something. It could be anything along that line, and you're just like, it caused a breakup. It caused you guys to get into like, the secrets came out. It's a baby mama, baby daddy is involved, which is very sensitive. Money is involved, a lot of money. Love is involved. So it's like a entanglement of someone did something, but I feel innocence in this. I'm not feeling this person, whoever did it on purpose to cause harm. It was just that one party, let's just say it like this. One party was innocent when they said they were innocent, and another party wasn't. Another party had different intentions and just didn't let the people know of their intentions. Yep, but justice. See, now the justice card came out. So that's why I said it could be court. So if it was court, then one of the parties, one of the secrets that was revealed saved that party because they were telling the truth. And because they were telling the truth, it saved them because they were able to prove it. But it was heck to do it. I mean, it took them through it, but they got through it. So whoever that is that you know, whoever was accused of something or was seen with something different, or, oh, that's good. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so. Yeah, I did too. I think everyone across the board lost connection. Yeah. Okay, so let's do, because I did Aquarius and Capricorn. Let's do Pisces. Yeah, so let's do Pisces. Okay, you guys, also something really quick and important to know. When you think it's just your sun sign, you might want to look up your north node and south node. Because what that is that's your past life and your now life of what you're going to be doing in this life. So that means events that could be possibly coming up. If you go get your birth chart, it's free. You go online to Google and you put in for your birth chart and you look up your, you look up the south node, north node. North node will help you greatly. Like wherever you are going, you don't even know. Like it'll predict some stuff. You'll be like, really? Like everyone says it's crap, but yet you can prove it. Like watch, get your north node. Oh, thank you, Ren. Get your north node off of your, and it's not all birth charts will do it. Some birth charts will just give you your north node and not your south node. But really, most people don't look at the south node because I think that's the one for your past life. The north node's for your future. So when you do that, oh, it saves you. Oh my God. Okay. So when you, like Pisces right now, whoever has a Pisces north node, this is what's happening or what's going to come up. So when you look that up, trust me, you'll be like, whoa, that did happen. Okay. Pisces. I'm a Virgo. So Pisces is my past life. All right. Ooh, Pisces. Dang. Pisces coming out fighting. I'm just telling y'all right now, it's the ghetto. Okay. Oh my goodness, Pisces. I see why you fighting. Oh my good. Pisces, who's messing with you? Y'all better get an attorney. Oh. Yeah, so a Cancer rising and a moon? So Cancer, moon, and rising? Oh, no, moon is Capricorn. Okay. Wow. Ooh, our earth sign moon. So you feel grounded. So it don't take, like, you won't flip out. You're not the type to just, like, snap off easily. You can calculate your emotions. I'm so jealous. Let me see. So Pisces, I gotta clarify this fighting. Like, who you fighting or who fighting you? You know, I hate to say it, but Pisces be having things to be jealous about. Oh, you found something out. You found something out. Ooh, what you find out, Pisces, that you willing to beat some butt over. Okay, I'm being real. Oh, it's about your family. Did somebody mess with your family, Pisces? What's wrong? Who did that? Somebody messed with your peace. Your peace of mind. You was like, it's like you found out who was behind something, and you're like, oh, I got you. I wouldn't do that though, Pisces, though. I get it. I might not even know the situation. I might not. I know you probably saying shut up because I don't know anything, but Pisces, don't. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Somebody stabbed you in your back 10 times deep. You know what? You know what? Let me clarify this. Somebody left you or something, or you left them. Pisces. Okay, they started a new chapter behind your back or did something behind your back. You found out about it. Somehow you did. But you know how Pisces is. Everybody should know. Pisces got like a sixth sense or something. They just woke up like, wait, you dealing with somebody? No, you don't have to lie. I got you. I got you. And they come in with billy clubs and stuff. So this is a physical fight. Pisces like on sight. Okay, I'm scared of that Pisces. I didn't date a Pisces, I don't think, ever recently. I haven't dated since May of this year. No, I said this year. Forgetting we're in a new year. I'm weird. Okay, so of last year. So May of last year, I haven't dated. So thank God. And it's not a Pisces. If any of y'all know a Pisces and you pissed them off, they're coming for you. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, they're going to come in smooth, but you're going to see that they're by themselves. Oh, and they doing it so slick, too. Oh, they doing it so slick. The way they about to do it, y'all going to even see it coming. Whoever this is for, they're coming to you like, here's some money. You need some money? I got you. They're going to come. They're going to look all independent, just minding their own business. And their head is over their heart. They're watching for weakness because you're going to see that they're victorious. See, what this smells like is jealousy. This smells like somebody did something to this Pisces because they were like, I don't like how you're rolling. You're rolling better than me. And I got to humble you. This seemed like somebody tried to humble somebody. And now they're about to get humbled. Oh, thank you, Shirley. You too. So this looked like someone took advantage and was like, no, Pisces my friend. So that means I can step on their back. That means I can walk all over them. That means I can do things I shouldn't be doing because I think they're my friend. No, no. Just because they're nice don't mean they won't put hands. And that's what I'm seeing, is that you took their kindness for weakness. And so now they're going to show you why you shouldn't have done that. Because not all Pisces are spiritual, and not all Pisces won't throw them hands. So, yeah, whoever this is for, I'm sorry. Somebody's going to fight you. Because that's all I'm seeing, okay? Look what popped up. That's all that's popping up. Yeah. Yeah. This is a narcissist type way. This is ego. Oh my gosh. See? Sneaky card. I call this my sneaky card because he's going to be strategic. He's going to take his time. He's going to think it out. And he's going to go, yeah, this is about the time. So I'll be a little scared. I'm going to start watching my back too. I'm going to watch out for this. What's the probability? What's the outcome of this situation? Because I'm worried for everybody. I feel the energy off of this. And this energy is, you're going to get it. They said you better manifest. Manifest to keep that person away from you. Because if you don't manifest, here we come. Here come Mr. Angry Pisces that don't look angry. Trust me, this Pisces do not look angry. Matter of fact, this Pisces is going to come in and give you gifts. They're going to come in and shower you. They're going to be like, here's the world. Anything you want, I'm here for you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so wonderful. We had that little argument. It could have been a little argument or something, but let me clarify that Hermit, because whatever they came, and I'm telling you this, the truth, whatever they thought of, they put two and two together, and they was like, you stabbed me in my back, I'm getting that back. Let's see, what's the Hermit? Yeah, it's something with the family. So I really hope you guys didn't mess with some Pisces family member, or you're dating them. Maybe it's somebody you shouldn't be dating. Whatever that is, I'm a little worried. Because I'm not worried now, because now that I know it's got something to do with somebody's family, I don't mess with family. It's gross. I don't mess with anybody, best friends, nobody. That's why. I mean, you keep a code. You keep a code, you keep morals, you keep integrity. You don't mess with anybody. You're fine. But this looked like you messed with a family member. You could have cussed them out, hurt them. It could have been the kids. It could have been a wife, a husband. Somebody did something they wasn't supposed to, and that person thought about it and was like, wait a minute. You're not supposed to do that. Now I'm going to have to show you why. Okay. So I'm done with that. I got to come back in, let me see what time it is. I'm going to come back in about 20 minutes because I got to do my my videos. I have my business now. I got to record those videos, and I love the TikTok records. So now that I'm done with all of the tarot cards, I get to do my work videos of what I do at home, how I make money. So some people want to get those. Oh, you miss Aries? Okay, I can do an Aries real quick. Let me do another, because I did Aries before. I forgot what the reading was about because I am an energy reader. All right. Let's do Aries. Oh, no problem, Crystal. Anytime. Energy for Aries. Let's do Aries. Actually, Aries was one of the first. It was the first, actually. Okay, so Aries, yep, lovers. Remember, a past lover is coming in. That's going to keep you in your head. There's an offer. It might be a Gemini. Aries. This Gemini. Ooh. Okay, let me confirm that before I say it out loud, Aries. Okay? Let me see. Because something ain't looking right. 3 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Aries. there's some competition. I hate giving these readings because this is what it's saying. You either is in a relationship with somebody that's giving you competition, and it looks like it's a secret. It doesn't look like the person is going to tell all of it. It looks like they're telling part of it. Why? Because they're being successful from being in their head, from thinking it out. They thought this out. They took the time to think this out. Like, this wasn't no overnight, okay, I just did it, don't catch me, do you catch me type of thing. No. This is so when I get the car, I got to tell him that I'm going to the grocery store. Or I got to tell her that I'm going with my mother. This is one of those things. But this is the crazy part, Aries. I know this ain't all Aries. This is not all. This is not all. I'm saying it again. This isn't all Aries. But whoever this stands for, there is a Gemini in your past that's thinking about you, but you had a third party. And it's saying that Gemini is your twin flame, like your soulmate. Y'all gonna build a house together. It's saying this, Aries, you're holding on to something you probably should let go of, but it's up to you. You make your decisions for yourself, because it's showing somebody else is there, because it's not. Yeah, see? Oh my God, Aries. See? Sneaky guy. Sneaky, I don't want to call him sneaky motherfucker. I don't know if we can cuss on here. I don't want to get kicked off. But this is what that card, strategic. He's thinking, he's coming up with an idea. He's like, I'm wondering, how do I handle this? I told you this person planning this. Thank you. Thank you. I can't pronounce that name, but thank you. So they're doing this. They're handing you just the right amount. Like, they're giving you just enough. Oh, if you didn't meet a Gemini, you probably will. If you do, you'll know this is for you. If you ever do. Like, you ever come across a Gemini and you're like, oh, okay, we get along. Wow. And just ask them their sign. Just be like, hey, what's your sign? If they're like, I'm Gemini, just, pay attention to it. See what you might attract in the future. The World card, see? Start a new chapter. You might be starting a new chapter. This is letting go to the old chapter, starting a new chapter. So you might be needing to start a new chapter, or you're about to start a new chapter, like that incident I was talking about earlier, where you got into that third party situation, that competition. Maybe you guys talked it out. Maybe you guys, like some of you Aries out there, went to your partners and you guys got through it. You were like, no, this person is not for me, but I'm sorry, Aries, that person's not being completely honest about it. They're not being completely honest. As in, this person they do want to be with, and you're spying, somebody's spying, because I'm seeing the spy card. Somebody's spying, even if it's this Knight of Cups, which I would say Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So if this isn't in your chart, that means this is the other person. This other person will do it. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah. So some of you guys going to talk it out and work it out. Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay. So yeah. Okay. But it's still showing this. This came out again. So what is showing to me, they're going to come in for the apology. Like, someone's coming in. Either if it's not for you, it's for them. The person you're with, this came out like probably 3 times. So yeah. That's what it's showing. So it's saying somebody's doing something. And that's why I hate telling these type of things. If you're in a relationship, Aries, if you're not doing it, if you're not looking to somebody else, then somebody's looking at your person, or your person is looking at another person. Oh, no, this is for Aries. Okay. And Aries, if you do, it's showing. Oh, what's your sign? Because I probably read for your sign already. But it shows if you let go of whatever you're feeling. Oh yeah, we just did Aquarius. Oh wow. I forgot what the Aquarius is about. But I can do Aquarius if you want me to. This is saying everything will start in ways you wouldn't even believe. Like if you turn loose something and use your head over your heart, everything will change for you. Yeah. Yeah. So it's basically saying if you wanted money, because I'm seeing pentacles. Evidently for me, if you want Aries to move forward with money, it's saying you would have to get rid of the situation you're in right now, because there's something you're not using. That, like, you got to use your head over your heart. You know, your head over your heart is what you need to use. Because this right here, once you do, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. It's a kind of, you're so comfortable, you're a little bit smug. You're just like, you know, you could be feeling yourself a little much, you know. So you could be like, yeah, I got it like that. Okay. Let's see. We can do Aqua. Well, you can do that if you want to. We can do Aquarius. Okay. Let me do Aquarius again. Holding on. Okay, we're going to do Aquarius. Hi. Hi, Curtis. What you been up to? I think you're an Aquarius, Curtis, ain't you? I'm about to read for an Aquarius. If you want me to. Hiking? Wow. Okay, look at you. Oh, the ego? Oh, okay. Well, guess what? We're finna do Aquarius, so. Okay, Aquarius, ooh. It's saying you're holding on to too much pain. You're holding on to things that are... I don't know how to say that, because what's tangible to somebody is not tangible to the other person. You know what I'm saying? So, they're saying it's tangible to you. But in the big scheme of things, like big picture, you gotta like, oh yeah, the ego, the pride. Yes. Okay. Yep. It's about the ego and the pride. You're right. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that was so helpful. Which goes into this one, because it's kind of saying the same thing. It's saying with Aquarius, you got to kind of let that go. Like you kind of, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do either. Like, please don't think I'm telling you what to do, because I don't want to come off that way. But Aquarius, it's saying if you don't let go of that ego, that pride, it's going to harm you, because you're not taking the blessings. Like, little blessings are coming and they're going like this. They're just to see what you will do. It's like, picture the universe going, okay, they've been through enough. Let me give them some small blessings to see what will happen. So they're handing you small, tiny blessings just to see what you're going to do. And you're kind of going, I got things I'm thinking about. I'm my pride, my My ego right now is not accepting it because I can't see it in its entirety, or I can't see where it leads me, or where I'm going with it, or why did it hand me this? Like, you're questioning like a blessing or the universe. Ego, pride, you know, it's it's not surrendering to it. Like, you got to surrender to the process, so you can move forward, you know. For instance, okay, not saying you're not grateful, not saying that, saying this, there's something playing in your mind, the pain of something or the hurt of something, um, the way something broke off, like the way someone broke something off with you. It's playing in your head over and over. And so without you knowing, out there or acting it out to the world, but in a way that people are going, I'm uncomfortable, because it pins them against the wall. It, how to say this, it makes them feel entitled to go, like they have one reaction or two reactions at the most, because of how you're carrying either your breakup, loss of money. Like, you could have lost the money. It was like, oh, even if it was your fault or not, it could have been something that you cherished and you're just bringing it up, yeah, all the time, and you keep thinking about it. It could have been a dog you lost. It could have been anything, I'm saying, that triggered you, anything whatsoever that's like, I can't stop thinking, I can't stop doing. So you're in a loop. And because you're in a loop of whatever you're thinking, it could be, it's something that either traumatized you, or it's something that changed you dramatically, that made your outlook on life just flip. And now unconsciously, it's the moment where you're supposed to release all that pain, all of that thoughts, and not saying forget. No. Saying release the pain, release the feeling, so that you can live a better moment. For instance, everyone's saying your mind manifests your future. Well, you can't get the future you want if you don't stop to look at the future, to see what that future holds, and to go after it. What it's kind of saying, and this is not all Aquariuses, okay? This is not all of you guys. It's saying you have to come to the person, the place, the situation, and say to them, enough is enough, or I'm sorry, or I shouldn't have done that, or your actions could show you shouldn't have done that. You can change it right now. Yeah, you can accept as, wow, the apology. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so, oh my goodness, I need to put you on like payroll. But you got to accept an apology, or you got to give an apology. But it helps. It's like breaking loose, like a something clogged. So if you allow the apology, or you give an apology, it removes it. That's what it feels like it's done. So do, like, open that floodgate, like open up that feeling of, what is the word? I can't think of the word. It's something that is blocking your psyche. It's just, it's more like you're too focused on something that you can't do the right thing. You can't see the right thing, do the right thing, want the right thing, understand the right thing, understand the right thing, because you are so just what you want. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you used to read cards? That is so awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's sweet. Aquarius, I hope I did good. Oh, we're ended. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, I'm good. Oh. Oh, why you ask, fire sign? You got a line? Oh, good. That's really good. Oh, you drive an 18 wheeler? Ooh. I like that. I love seeing that because there's so much freedom in that. Like, that is so awesome. Like, I would love to be able to just, well, I am. I'm in my own little travel camper myself with my kids. I love it. It's freedom. I get to do whatever I want. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that because, oh my gosh, I've been in something where I didn't get it fixed and, ooh, I'm still suffering from it. Wow. Yeah, it's a really good peace of mind. You don't have someone coming in and telling you, I mean, you do to a degree, but it's not like you're working at, these other places where the manager is like feeling themselves too much, coming up above you, doing all types of weird stuff. You got a little more freedom. I know I wish I had the freedom because right now I have a lot of videos to record for my stuff. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to come back on, I'm about to record some videos, and the person that get these videos, they're going to be free to those people and they'll benefit from it. But to the members and to the other people, I'm going to put them up. They're only going to be about, well, they're an hour, and they teach you how to run your own business from scratch. So you'll be able to do everything you want. So I'm putting those up right now. It's good to be your own boss, though. Like, you want to do that. You don't want to, I'm telling you, working for somebody, it's not me. It's not me. It could be everybody else. It's not me. It's not the pride thing, like I can't be told what to do. It's the fact that I don't get along with humans like that. I mean, there's just certain humans I can get along with. I can't get along with all humans. And I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm in trouble because I know that. Why do something that you know you're not good at? I got talents in other areas. Oh, that's good. I got to come see you, but you're so far. And I'm going to be honest, I'm scared to drive the camper. Like, I'm waiting for my future boyfriend so he can do all the driving. Well, it attached to my car, but I'm scared to drive it. That's good. You did your own construction. Wow. That is awesome. I love stuff like that. I love being my own boss. Yeah. Because it makes you feel good. I mean, who can tell you what you can and cannot do? I mean, when you become good at something though, somebody wants to come and ruin the party though. It's always that one person that was like, jealous that you're doing it, they're working, you're not. So they think you're doing nothing. Why do people think that? Yeah. 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 It's weird because you fight all this whole time. So with my business, I travel in my travel camper with my kids. I have 3 kids, and my kids 24, 14, and 12. And my 24-year-old helps me with the business and with the kids, which is great. He gets to have his life, but we make a little arrangements like I'll give you pizza, video games, whatever you want. Mom goes run some errands, and if I wanted to date, it's easier if I wanted to just, pay my kids to help me out, than to pay a babysitter that's going to abuse them, because I've been there, done that with babysitters. I am so over the babysitters. So, oh my God, you got 5 kids? Oh, when I got to 3, I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, there's an illusion barrier there. Everyone should know this. Once you get past the second child, you're like, it's almost as if you're going, can I afford this? Can I make this happen? You can. It's just now you're in business territory. I think everyone, once you go past 2 kids, you definitely need a business. If you're going without a business, you have money somewhere stashed. I don't know how you're making it. Even with the wages today, how they're like, yeah, it's like $10 an hour, it's $14. I don't care if it's $18 an hour, the way I want to live, and I don't want to live like a crazy, extravagant person. I just want to survive. I'm not a gold digger. I'm not none of that. I just want to live. And I'm telling you, what a month I would say to live comfortably. And I'm talking about comfortably. I would say 10 grand a month. And that's comfortable. And that's all because I have 3 kids. We have a lifestyle. Like, I want to live like that. Yeah. 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 Thank you, Curtis. Oh my God, 21, 18, 16, 13, and 11, all around like my kids' ages. Oh my God, my kids will get along with your kids. You're so silly. Yeah, they pay me back what I put in, even though my son, who got kids that just obsessed. I thought we were obsessed back in the day. Do y'all remember Nintendo? Well, I'm talking to video gamers now, but remember how we used to? Oh my God, I loved Nintendo. My kids take it to a whole new level because they got where they got the earphones, they got all of it. My kids don't play when it comes to video games. I have to literally be there and sumo them into like homeschooling because I homeschool them. And I teach courses on homeschool. I also teach the courses on the trust and how to keep your family private and to help you with cops, police officers, courts, just stuff like that that I have learned over the years. I traveled so much through different states that every state I went to a library and learned the laws and everything about the estates and privacy and just things you wouldn't even believe. And it helped me greatly. Now, there's a lot of people out there with big egos that want to stop people with knowledge. That's crazy. Oh, 16 is your daughter. Oh, you're getting it. Yeah, PlayStation and Switch. Oh, I live for Switch. Oh, don't get me started on Switch. Oh my gosh. I love, 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 love my Switch. Like, I'm going to get an all pink one and just carry it. Like how business women walk in with their briefcase with their laptops. My Switch is coming out too. Because if it's a boring meeting, I'm just going to pull out that Switch. Yeah, I do the 1041s, but I don't teach them because this is the thing with the IRS. They changed the rules and like department agency rules. What they do is you can't teach the IRS stuff because they have people for that. So if you get caught, you better, you're going to jail. So that's how it works now. Most people are ignorant to what claims are. I was ignorant, very, very much so. I got arrested for the dumbest things ever. Like, if you could ever sit here and we can go over the things we were arrested for, I think, no, actually, I met somebody that topped mine, but it's very stupid. And so when I got arrested for something so dumb, I looked up the laws and seen what cops, judges, prosecutors can do versus what they can't do, and how to implement it. As in, I don't learn what I can say, I learned how to do it, how to stop them from doing it, where they get in trouble with their superiors, not the eternal affairs, because eternal affairs to me, I ain't gonna even say nothing because, I don't want slander. Um, yeah, the 1099. Yeah, yeah. Well, the 1099, some people was going around saying some stuff about how you can just use it. Well, it's not for that. Well, long story short, there's more to it. So I basically show people how to do the claims. So let's say you go get a traffic ticket, you leave out that your house and you get a traffic ticket. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm saying for the judges. Yeah. So I learned how to stop the judges. Yep. 1099 is for reporting. Yes. Good job. So what happened was, I learned so much that there was a group of people that teamed up to kind of like, how to say it, they tried to blacklist me, um, like spread some crazy rumors. Like, they even got, I believe, my ex involved, and my ex released some information that I didn't know, of course, but it wasn't, I don't hide anything. Like, if I did it, I did it. I'm human. I see it as, what you lying for? What you hiding? I mean, I'll be more scared of somebody hiding something, looking, I'll be like, tell what you got, because I don't want you to hide. But it was the consistency of it. It became them stalking, gang stalking, trying to beat me to like some punch of some sort. Like, they wanted to stop me, they wanted to discourage me. The cops even started doing it. That was weird. I didn't even know cops can do that, and that's when I learned about corruption, racketeering, and human trafficking. That even the courts, it can be considered that. Yeah, it was really weird. Like, picture you working your regular job, and then a group of your coworkers team up against you. You're just minding your own business, doing your work, and then a group of them comes out and look at everything you're putting out, look at what you're doing, and then go against it and try to sabotage it. Like, I don't want her to have an income. She's got 3 kids, screw her. Like, what? Like, why? That's how it was. It was like out of the clear blue. So I had to, like, they had cops called on me. They called CPS. They were just doing all sorts of stuff. And I was like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, we can have a conversation if you want to, Fire Aries. I do know a lot of things that everybody should know. Like, I don't hide my information. I gave it out for free. Believe it or not, I had a university that I started. It was a completely free university. Free. Everyone was allowed to join and get the information that they needed. So if you got pulled over by a cop, it's how to, if the cop harmed, or if they arrested you, or they did something wrong, I had all the information of how to stop that, how to show them that you can't do those things, and that yes, you can get in trouble yourself. You can't harm people. You can't discourage them. You can't let them lose hope because maybe you're an evil thinker or an evil doer. You can't do that to people, So that was my goal. was to make sure that people didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah, I do spiritual protection. I when I got into astrology and tarot card readings and things like that, it helped. Like someone told me my purpose. They were like, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to come after you to harass you because of what you know. Like they were telling me that I knew things that some people in the higher ups didn't want me to let other people know. And I didn't know that, of course. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. That is really nice. See, that's what we're supposed to do. Join together and help each other out. And you know what? School, that's why I'm homeschooling because I learned I was in public school. It doesn't give you the actual need. You're going to need the information that I'm giving you. And it's not like you don't need it. So that's what I was trying to show everyone. And when they seen it, they were like, push her back, get her out of here, make sure she doesn't survive whatever financial crisis we were about to put her through. I mean, they put me through it all. And I guess, hung on there and just hold on until someone came along. There was a really, really sweet person that seen what was happening and helped me out. Yeah, they don't. I hate to say it, but when I went to look, my firstborn, the 24-year-old, I started homeschooling with him. And then down the line, it's nothing like they don't teach you what real money is. They don't teach you in school like human behavior, which is really important. Like, oh my God, like you need to learn the humans you're around. Like they walking around like, I don't care, I don't care. The kids these days to me is so like chill compared to what we were like. The way I grew up, I was a tomboy mixed with a princess, mixed with everything, going crazy. I wanted candy and dirt, and I even ate dirt. I shouldn't have said it, but I'm doing it. I'm honest. I mean, some kids ate dirt, some kids didn't. I was one that did. And I mean, I climbed trees. I fell, I scraped my legs. I've done it all. But my point is, these kids are like, I want to go outside. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I just want to play my video games. Or I'm meeting up with so and so on this. I can't. And they're like, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to be like this forever? Do I have to drive you everywhere? Do you want to drive? My daughter, thank God, she wants to drive. My son don't want to drive. Period. Like I asked him so many times, I was like, why? Are you traumatized? Are you scarred? Did someone hurt you? What is wrong? Why don't you want to drive? And he's like, just don't want to. I'm like, so how are you going to get from A to B? I guess he's going to think his way through it or play video games through it. I don't know. I have no clue. But kids are different. I don't understand them. I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your little sister, and yeah, it is fear. Fire Aries, this really is fear because every time I ask, it's just I think he just doesn't want to do it. But with the police officers and all the stuff that I helped everyone do, what it is just claims. It's just your paperwork. What the courts and everything or no schools have taught us is that those are their courts. Just that simple. Why are we being called, which we're not? We're not being called to their courts, but we're acting on behalf of who they're calling, though. You know why? Because we didn't understand claims, because we don't understand being sued, because we don't understand that someone wants restitution. Restitution means a bond. It means you're going to be called in to be held accountable. So what end up happening is we end up going to their courts and they're railroading us and going, okay, jail time, go away. Now you're in jail, being the surety. Yeah. Yep. Surety for the bond. Yep. And you're sitting there just saying, well, they forced me. What was I supposed to do? No. Let me give you an example. Let me show you guys something. Picture that we're out, right? Picture we're in this environment where we're just relaxing, laughing, having a good time. And then someone comes up hostile as hell. What you doing? Come here. Come here. Is you really gonna come to that person? I'm sorry, if you do, you kind of deserve what you about to get. Because anybody come up to me like, get your butt. You know what? Give me your hand so I can arrest you. I'm gonna be like, no. I do not consent. I will not. And I'm gonna be calm. Because me and you was relaxing. Me and you was having a good time. Me and you was doing okay. But this person come up like a crazy person. This person is telling me I have to comply to something that's outside of my household. Which no one, we're going to go to the most important thing, which no one knows how important it is to stay private. Yeah. I think they're calling it maritime. And the craziest thing is that it's not really that for me. What I'm suggesting that's more easier. What I'm suggesting is just to stay private. It worked for me. Yes, a lot of people come up to you because you do. Well, 9 times out of 10 is because of your family or your friends. If someone comes up to you, it's because of that. But what I'm saying, keep it simple. Stay private. Your family business, a cop come up to you, he have no right to ask you anything private. And you don't have the right to tell him. I'm not telling you to go against the cop. I'm not telling you to rebel. I'm not. I'm saying stay to yourself. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it always was. Why are you giving them all your business? Cop come up, what you doing? Well, you need to know. Treat them like a regular person. Why are you looking at them like they're God? Oh no, here comes God. Now you're telling God, I was on there doing a bicycle and I was going to do this and that. Now you're telling all your business. And now they're going to use it against you. Yeah, you got to. If you don't exercise your rights, they're going to take them. I mean, think about this. If there was $10 million sitting on the ground and anybody could claim it, but they didn't tell nobody. They didn't tell nobody that you can grab that $10 million. Are you grabbing the 10 million? I know I am. I'm grabbing the 10 million. You don't have to tell me. It's called exercising my rights to have that 10 million because there ain't nobody around there. Nobody's who laid claim to it. Is there a note? Is there a contract with that 10 million? I don't see it. I don't see it. There's no note there. I'm going to exercise my right to have it. And if somebody come up and go, what contract? Who said I couldn't have it? It was sitting right there. And I decided to get it. Now, guess what? Let's say you didn't get it. Let's say you go, well, I don't know who would do that. I'm going to be a good Samaritan. I'm not going to take that. Okay, you was the good Samaritan. You were broke, though. But the other person that decided to exercise their right to have it took it. And now they got it. Yep, finders keepers. Exactly. So that person got it because they exercised their rights to have it, but you lost out. So that's how you see the cops. If you don't exercise your rights, if you're in court and you don't say what you feel and what you need, who's going to do it for you? Because you answered. When they told you to come to court, you was like, okay. And you walked in there. And now when you walked in there, you're not claiming no rights or nothing. You're not claiming who you are. You're not giving a stand. I don't go into court for many, 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 many reasons. I'm not going in there because of just, I want to be a sovereign person. I'm going in there because I want to be of like, it's not my stage. It's not my family tribunal. That's not where I'm supposed to be. Who you're calling that entity. Now, I happen to be administrating entities. If you're an administrator or a trustee and you know what you're doing, go ahead. Yeah, their courts, their rules. But what will save you is you treat the police officer and the judge like who they're talking to. Because they're not talking with you. They're saying, oh, now you're delusional. It's the contract. Now let's take it out of that context of how you're seeing it. They're putting out a contract for claims in a name that you represent, in a name that you use daily. But are you that name for real? Or are you a being occupying a body temporarily? And your mom, by you coming out of her, decided to name what came out of her. That doesn't mean, okay, let's say your name is Michelle, but is your soul a Michelle? Because you are a soul in that body. And what the courts are saying, we own the body. We own that body. We are that body. That's ours. So when you walk in there, we get to take it. That's their claim, you guys. Y'all not understanding that. That's what they're saying. They have claim over that. But is you contesting that? No, because it's how they're saying it. It's the words they're using. You're like, I don't know. That's why I said, why are you going to school? What is public school for? Public school, the one thing you should be learning in public school is court proceedings. You know? Why would they have consent automatically? Why? Isn't that like violation of civil and human rights? You telling me a contracts give you automatic devotion of consent to me? No. Then you're not saying I'm free. What am I free from then? If I can, okay, let's say I walk out of this hotel. I'm in a hotel and I walk outside. And anybody can accuse me of something. She dropped the baby. She had like a 6-month-old baby and she dropped it. And then they take me to court. What's stopping anybody from doing something so stupid? From just picking up your enemies. Your enemies can hate you and just go, she steals Louis Vuitton bags. I don't know. What are you going to do? Yeah. The way around it, what I done is I put out notices. I put out everything. My videos walk you through how I did it, where when people come to me, they're dealing with a whole entity, a state. They're not dealing with like a typical, a state. You're dealing with a state of, because that's what the way it's set up. You're dealing with a tribunal. My oldest son has a lot of Native American in him. And because he has a lot of Native American, I made a trust for him to keep him adjusted for his background. You know, I even did for the cars, set him up because I was thinking, well, maybe he'll drive a car, he can stay private, and he can do his thing, you know, that way. A lot of people had a problem with that. Oh, you're not using the license plate. Oh, you're not using the driver's license. Why aren't you being a slave? First off, I don't work for the government. Second, I didn't contract with the government. So what am I going to do? I'm going to tell them that, you know. I'm going to tell them, hi, can you understand that this is the family of, let's call it Williams, easiest name to remember. This is the family of Williams. Williams' family don't want to be a part of that agency because the rules are weird. And if you look up the rules for a driver's license, pretty sketchy. Like, you get any type of whatever accusation, I don't care what it is, you're agreeing to it. Did you look at what you signed with your driver's license? Because it says whatever they want to do, they can do it. Yeah. So I just chose not to. I chose to say, you know what? I have my own access to my own identification. So this is what you do. You go and form your own association. If they're going to use you for business, why not you use your own business? Become your own form of an Apple business, your own form of a Microsoft. But any way you want to do it, I'm saying the possibilities of this is endless. So you go out there and you create your own entity. You make sure it's settled. You make sure it's doing good for you. And all your rules can be followed. All your rules are perfect. And that's how you start. That's how you get out of it. And you put it out to this is public only, of course. This one is public. You give it out to the agencies, the different departments. You tell them, hey, you see how you got that driver's license? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing driver's license. I'm doing this because it's better for my family, because it's representing what we want to do. These are our rules. And how you want to file it, if you want to file it with like the county, you can file it through the transportation department. You could do it through, of course, every secretary. So that means the Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury. You can file it anywhere, but it's not what you're trying to do for money. For me, I had to go a whole new different route. A lot of the people out there that's calling themselves secured party creditors is just accountants. It's not what everybody's thinking. It's like, oh, well, I'm going to be free from something. No, you're just doing accounting. That's it. What you want to do is set up where your family was programmed into those departments, into those agencies, and was told, hey, don't mess with this family. This family is not on your rules, on your contracts, in your limitations, your jurisdiction. They will pull that up. I have done this. I've been out here, years upon years, until the people came to me recently. That's how much this stuff works, that I got targeted just recently to remove everything. They hacked my files. Anything you can think of, they have done, because of the fact that I'm just teaching people to just stay private. Why are you telling people your business? Why are you going out there purposely just saying everything to get you in trouble? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, how to engage with like an officer or with like a judge. Um, so how I, over the years, yep, they're going into commerce. You're going under public. You're public now. You're telling people that when you're doing public things, you're acting public. You don't need it. People private are rich. Why? Because they got their own everything. Like if you need to grow your food, you need to do things that for you and your family. Yes, but there are poorer people that is doing this, is what I'm trying to tell people. As in this, what do you value most to get started? Do you want to live at a grandiose, so I need a mansion, I need this? Or do you want to start small and work your way up? You can work your way up to it. Yeah, yeah. You got to tell them how to treat you. You're right. Tell them how to treat you. So let's say you're going to, uh, let me give an actual example. Recently, I had someone, I was living in a neighborhood and they were just gossipy. Someone was probably racist. I don't know. But whatever it was, they just kept calling the cops. They kept complaining. Um, well, you can get a nice house, definitely. Yeah. So what happened was they wanted to file a report. The judge, instead of doing any type of due diligence, they wanted to just do court. Well, no, because I have a tribunal which actually gets all the evidence, which I was collecting um, and defending what we were doing, because I had to collect all that information and then go back to the courts because they were complaining They were sending cops left and right. And most of the time, I don't know if that was my ex or if that was his friends or anything that was doing that, which bothered me. That I'm minding my own business. I'm not talking to anybody. I didn't know anybody in the area. I mean, I was the only black girl. My kids are even like lighter than me. So when I looked at it, I went outside for yoga or meditation or sunbathing, and it must have offended the whole neighborhood. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna stay inside. But it didn't stop them, because jealousy will find you, and you think it's the energy that you give off. I must have gave off some energy that made people uncomfortable, because I was comfortable in who I am and what I say to people. So for instance, oh, you want the land? Well, this is how you can get it. This is no, hands down. I would have had like a million houses by now, but I'm gonna tell you why. There's realtors. And if any realtors on here, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I like telling the truth. You can look this stuff up. Anything I'm saying, just research it. How you get a house is this. You can't let the realtors do it, because realtors are association. Association isn't the law. An association is a company. It's just like any other place. It's nothing special. It's just a place that has rules that regulate. So you take your land, you're doing it yourself. So let's say you have the title company, you have, yeah, I like that. You said it better. They're unnecessary middleman. So you take away all of them. But you have to do all that research yourself, and you have to do it right. You have to do the taxes on the property. You have to do the title company, the escrows, anything that you need, you do it yourself. And then you put the paperwork through to the departments that need the paperwork. There's multiple departments. When you do the title search and everything, and I've done this, and there's nothing I say that I have not done myself. I've done all of this myself. The problem was the realtors. Realtors will get the money and go, oh, it's fraud. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of that. Oh, it's because this person did that. Like they'll pull up records. Let's say you use a note or you use a trust money order. They'll say, because they'll pull it into the public, she's committing fraud. Yeah, look, this is what you actually done. What they don't understand. You sent in a negotiation for a contract. You sent terms to them. You let them know, yes, thank you. Every bit of that, all of that. They need to tend to the people that need their services and stop worrying about the people that's like, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. I'll do it myself. No, they won't leave well enough alone. Maybe it's my face or whatever it is, skin color. I don't care what it is. I walk up to someone and I'll tell a realtor, no, I got this. I'm going to do this. I'm a trustee or I'm an administrator. They're like, somebody call the police. Like, what? What makes you think you need to call the police all the time? Because what is the reason? Just be honest. I'd rather for people to just be honest, be like, it's because your skin too dark. Or it's because you're a woman. Or it's because I don't think you're smarter than me. Or I think it's because you're not using the legal tactics. Just say it. Don't let your first reason be, let's call the police. I'm actually using the law. What are you doing? If we were not trying to pick a fight with the realtors, they're actually going against the law of what they're supposed to be doing. Everything that they're doing is, maybe I would say out of their procedure, maybe 60% of their procedure is okay to do. The rest of it, it goes against civil and human rights, and they can actually get in trouble. Yeah, they're very ignorant of the law. And if they knew how much trouble they can get into, they probably wouldn't be doing it. If someone was to actually strike back at them and let them know, they're doing their job wrong. They are. And I mean, if there's a realtor on here, I'm sorry. Look up the actual laws. Everyone has the right to get a home. If you push that, stall that. And I'm talking about the simple. I'm talking about the most basic foundation. If you stop someone from getting a home, you just took away civil and human rights from them. You're holding it. You're withholding something that they can't like push through. Like if I could push through a realtor right now, yeah, Curtis, seriously, they're all doing it wrong. If I can push through a realtor, I would have had a home like already. Undrip. Yeah. But the problem is they just keep stopping me. I don't know. Oh, but I did test it. I'm sorry. I date white guys. So I had a white boyfriend that I was like, hey, do me a favor. I told him the truth. I told him the truth. I was like, I'm using you because you're white and I'm black. I need you to do this for me just to see. I just want to see, was it my color? And when he went in there, it was not only it was my color, but it was him being a male. They didn't give him no problem. None. And I was sitting there going, now I'm either going to have to teach him, you know, everything I know so we can get into the door, or I'm going to have to hire people that fits the discriminatory way that realtors are treating people. Which one sounds better? Yep, Declaration of Universal Rights. That's true. That's true. Oh, welcome back, Fire Aries. So, what I'm saying is realtors are not understanding, they're outside their lane. When you go outside your lane, it's called claims. Now I can file a claim against you because you're violating my civil and human rights. Okay. Yeah. And you can get a house very easy. If you want to, all you have to do, and it's just as simple, go get the title. Yep, they are. They're messing with commerce. And guess what? Hell versus Hinkle, they were going after that for that reason. That's why they target Hell versus Hinkle, because of you can't do that. You can't like interrupt even the government. You just can't interrupt with contracting. Like, why would you do it in the first place? Like, why would you hinder someone from creating a contract? That don't make sense. So what you're doing to obtain the property, so simple. Get everything, the background, all the way back. You got to do a clear audit, like a full audit on it. You're getting the title. Yep. Even a house online, you got to get the full everything. I mean, when I say everything, get as much as you can. Call the bank, tell them to send you all the paperwork on the house, the title. Search from the beginning when that house was built all the way to the future. Then once you got all the paperwork, and I mean all of it, I mean everything you can get, bank statements, everything, the dimensions of the property, the promissory notes on the property, I mean bank statements, escrow statements, anything you can think of, get it. Once you have all that, then you turn around and you do the process of your family's lineage. Some of these families out here have treaties. Yes, treaties with the United States government. Guess what some of those treaties have? That no matter what, you get a home. No matter what, you get freedom, access to your freedom. And that means in a lot of different areas for a lot of different people. But you have to look up your treaty, because treaties got a lot of different things in them. You never know what your treaty might say. So if you're one of those people that got those treaties, you'll use your treaty. You'll go, well, my people on here, this treaty, I can go ahead. Like some Native American people got it. Well, I don't want to give that away because somebody told me not to tell that. Oh, I hate stuff that you got to keep a secret. It sucks. I'll tell you guys in private, but I can't tell you guys on live. But some people have it really good with treaties. Another one is your trust. You open up a trust, you start putting your things into the trust, and then you ask them for the exchange of the property for like whatever you are exchanging for. And it has to be private if you do gold and silver. Keep in mind, if you do gold and silver in the public, it's illegal. But privately, it's not. So you kind of want to do that. You want to do private transactions, kind of how you do Craigslist. You can do that still with the government too. What about Puerto Rico? You're saying, can you buy a house in Puerto Rico? You can buy it anywhere. Some what is it? Some countries do a lot better than America. I hate to say it. Well, the United States property, the states property, those type of things do a lot better. I would say if it's not Japan, China, everybody say, "Oh no, they're not doing it." Hello, they're doing good when it comes to their structure of what the way they see things is the laws. It's the law. See, what you guys in the public are seeing is just straight corruption and ignorance, a lot of ignorance, a lot of things like what the realtors are doing. Oh, it's been years and years of doing things wrong. You spend years and years of doing things backwards that you think it's right. You somehow formed like this is okay to do to people. You're violating their civil rights, you're violating their human rights, and you're thinking that it's okay. When if the person retaliates, not only can you go to jail, but they can sue you financially hardcore. They can sue you out of your house, your car, your future earnings. And then not only that, you're spending time in jail. So what is it worth? I mean, in a civil rights and human rights violation, that's minimum like 10 years. You're looking at 10 years minimum, and that's minimum. So is it worth it? No. But are they telling these realtors that when you get hired? When you look, do they say as you're joining the real estate association, oh, by the way, don't do things so bad because then, you could go to jail for a long time or you could get everything sued. Like financially, you'll be stressed out. No, they're not saying that. So you're going to like fail if you're not educated through the laws. So, yeah. What is the ICJ one? ICJ. Yep. Calling their bluff, definitely. Yep. I'm shocked because I was able to get a lot of things and people told me to shut up about it. They told me be quiet. Oh yeah, yeah. I have that posted. I have Live Rights PMA and I have Keishlin PMA, and those are helping people to understand their rights. It's helping people to do better, to like you get in trouble with the cops, you're not panicking, you're not losing hope, you're not in jail going, who's going to get me out of jail? You know what to do to get yourself out of jail, or you have someone to help you get out of jail. You're not causing a problem and you're not hurting yourself. So, yeah. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm helping people get their claims like settled, because what happens is you have to become the administrator. If there's a state, like for instance, if one of you guys needed help with something, you would come with a person like me that understands those claims. And I take forever to make sure I know. I got Virgo in my placements. I need perfection is what I'm telling you. Yeah, the International Court of Justice, what you have to do is you got to make sure that when you put out the departments, if they don't hear you in a local, state, or anything area, you do the you petition it, because the United Nations is the one that will help you. That will like, I don't know if it's just their departments, but it's multiple departments out there, and they will help you. I have got the help, but don't think it's coming quick though. One thing about it, it's not fast. You're not going to get the help like in a week or so, maybe if it's small. If it's small. Let's say you get a little traffic ticket, a little speeding ticket, something like that. Yeah, it may go fast. But if you get something like you attempted anything, you're in court, felony, misdemeanor, yeah, you're going to be waiting some months for them to respond. But when they do respond, oh my gosh, like it's fair. Like the whole, you know how in the local courts, you go into local courts, you ain't getting fair. You're getting what that contract says. See, local courts go off of the contract. Period. They can say whatever they want. The SEC, the judges are following the SEC. What is the SEC? You know, it's all about contracts. It's all about bonds. It's all about money. It's all about paper trail. It's paperwork. That's the SEC. So they're following those guidelines. They have that license. They have to sign up for it at least. You know, it's right there in the manual. If you look it up, look up the SEC, look up warrants, you know, and warrants is a check. What are you scared of a warrant for? And why is they making it act like a warrant isn't a check? A warrant is a check. You just pay it. But they make you have to pay it with an insurance agent. That's the difference, you guys. So if you have an insurance, let's say you have a cousin that's in insurance, you better call that cousin. You ever go to jail, you better tell them, look up the warrant, look up whatever, see what's going on, let me pay it. And you can pay it. You can ask them, can they pay it? Yeah. So what you want to do, yeah, the comptroller definitely do in each state too. The comptroller of, what is that called? Oh my God. How did I forget that? Hold on, you guys. I gotta look this up. Because the warrants is in each state, and I'll say local. Yes, they're local, but it's like they fall down. Yes, comptroller of currency. Yes. So what you want to do with that is you want to take your trust. So let's say your trust has been open and you've been writing. You want to write the money, whatever that may be. I'm not telling you what to do. It could be a promissory note, a money order. It could be anything you want to do. And you, because it's an insurance contract and insurance people knows about this, you can either say, I want a discharge set off and closed, or you can say, I want it paid in full, which you can do at the local level. Some states let you do it at the local level. So if it's like a misdemeanor, you just go down there and pay it. You know, if you don't want anything, but if it's on your record and you want it off your record, you want it closed out, whole new different story. You got to take a whole new different route. The warrants are checks to be paid. There's nothing that can't cancel out a warrant. Even when judges like, oh, I'm not going to cancel out. So wait. You tell me you're not going to cancel out a contract? What does that sound like? Okay, human trafficking. Courts don't understand they're bouncing and committing nothing but human trafficking, racketeering, RICO, all those things if they're not following the laws. You can look at the contract law and then you can look at human and civil like laws, and you can put them together without violating someone's rights. You can run a court without violating the civil and human rights of someone. But that's not what they were taught. They were not taught that's what you can do. The police officers wasn't taught that they can be sued and that they can be jailed or put in prison for the things they're doing. They make it seem like it's an afterthought, as if they're setting them up for failure. I wouldn't want to go into a situation like that. I'm sorry, but if you told me my job that I'm about to get on, I can get sued depending on the person. You know how many Karens is out here? And you could go to jail, prison. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm going to be like, do I get training? Where's my handbook? Because you can get in a lot of trouble. And I have seen it myself where people have gotten in trouble for violating someone's rights, where they're just bullying them. They're like, what you gonna do about it? They'll lock them up and go, and what? The cop is smug or the judge is smug. Everybody's days are numbered. When you're like that, I don't understand what you're not getting about that. Like, I carry myself in a proper manner to make sure I don't get karma from thinking I'm too much. Because Lord forbid that happens. then all of the things in your life go wrong. And I ain't got time for that. I like for things to go right. So trust me, if you pay the warrant, call an insurance company, have somebody on, and tell that insurance agent, look, if I get locked up, get me out. They'll know how to do it. If they don't, find the right person. And if you can't, a broker will do it too. You can get a broker as well. Somebody that specializes in the series, like the Series 66, Series 63, series, those type of series from the SEC. If you get somebody with those series, you're fine. They will know what to do. They'll talk about your warrants. But usually they think that's for rich people. No, that's for poor people, whatever people. I don't care who you are, purple people. You can all get the same help. Everyone's thinking, oh, I can't do that. I can't have that. Yes, you can. You can do it. When the cop acting cocky, tell them I don't answer questions. That's what I think. I don't answer questions. That's what I say. Cop coming to me, I don't answer questions. But I always take my accounting though. See, I already got my notices out there. My notices is already at the county. So when they pull me over, they're like, why isn't your car registered? Or why isn't, I can't see this? Because I'm not in your jurisdiction. Why would I be in your jurisdiction? I didn't make any contracts with you. I didn't contract with you. I don't want to. Your contracts don't appeal to me. Your contracts is actually committing a damned if you do, a damned if you don't, which I forgot the name of that. It's predatorial, but it's something else. You can't do a contract where the person is a damned if you do, a damned if you don't scenario. That's not a good contract. Even if you sign it, you can get out of that contract because you can't do that. That's taking advantage of the person. It's taking advantage of how ignorant they are, even if they don't know. I wouldn't want to be a part of that type of contract. You get a part of that, you walked into that yourself. So that's all I'm doing. Okay, that's what I do online. I have the video walkthroughs like I do with this video. I have other videos that walk through this same exact scenario. So let's say you want to do a ticket. There's a video on the website where you push and it walks you through the details of how to do that ticket. Yeah, an adhesion contract. Oh, I need you. I'm going to hire you. You need to be hired. Yes. See, I was thinking about that. Oh, I do have this, you guys, coming up really quickly. All the people that have the information like I do, I have a website where you sign up and you put what you know. Like, it's not like a selling of the service. How to say this? It's not the selling of the, well, you can sell your service, but it's like service and projects, and products, but it's where you can list, hey, I take care of tickets. I can administrate your account. I do it privately or I do it publicly. We don't have that out here. We need that. We as the people need people. Like if you get pulled over by the cops, Yep, that's what I got. Yep, and you go on there and you just sign up and you put what you do. And I just started it. So when I launch this, when I put it on there, I'm going to put it for everyone to put what they do, what they offer, and then it'll be the board, like it'll be like a version of Craigslist that but for helping you with warrants and court cases and insurance contracts, trust law. It'll be all of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Kiki Gales. So when you go to Kiki Gales and Facebook and you friend me, you'll see all of the list of projects that you can put on there that you do. You'll make a good, I mean, who don't need money? You know what I'm saying? And helping someone out to get that is good. You just have to make sure you pay attention to your taxes or whatever if you're not good with the tax thing, that's something you need to put on there too. There's a lot of people that will know how to do the taxes for you. Look for those people because you can't just, I'm going to give you the heads up. They change stuff. You can't just hire anybody. You hire somebody to do your taxes, you'll end up behind bars. So be good with picking out who you want for your taxes. Okay, so What I'm gonna do is I gotta get some more videos because someone's trying to get a video of how to do banking. The private banking for yourself, so much easier than using a bank. I wish we would have known this before we spent all that money, all those fees, all that stuff for third parties. All those are third parties. And I don't need it. I deal with the source. Everything I do is from the source. I don't need to do all the other stuff that you're doing. Okay. Like third parties, I would say banking. So let's say, a court, the Supreme Court or anything like that, get a hold of you, a federal court. That's a whole new level. You have multiple departments to deal with when it comes to that. And you got to know how to deal with it. It's the Social Security Administration, it's the GSA, it's the warrant to come control. No, it's the local one. OIG. OIG department. It's the I'm drawing a blank. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do that. I'm gonna just put the list. I already got a video of it up that you guys can look at. But all of those right there, you need everything. So let me know if you're missing some videos or you can't get them. Walks you right through it. And thank you guys for listening to my long conversation. Yep, Inspector Generals. Yep, all of them. You need every single one. You can, but it depends on what's in that will. You need the instructions. Like somebody would need to read the will. Mike, Big Mike. Someone will have to. Yeah, I'll put the link on here. Let's see how I do that. Well, how do I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to put the link on here. But you would need someone to read that will, Big Mike, and you'll have to, I would read the trust that is going to. If the trust is cool and you read every little detail about the trust and it's fine, and then in the will it says it can do that, you have to go by what the will says that's holding the property. And if it's public, I don't know if you can do that if it's public. Yeah, the link is on my TikTok page to my website. It's on my TikTok. It's thekeishlyn.com. And I got another one, but I forgot. I'm going to have to find that and put it up here. So go to Keishlyn, and then Keishlyn has all the videos of, you got to be a member. To do this, one quick thing, sorry you guys, you have to be a member, because legally, lawfully, to do something like this, to teach and to give a course on the truth, you have to be set up a certain way where you can't not have a member. If they're not a member and you're just giving it out to the public, they'll find a reason to put you in trouble. So I'm not trying to be one of those people that, on the news, Kiki Gales was selling information for, and making up some crazy narrative, and I'm sitting there looking pitiful. My pictures is like, I didn't mean to. They picking on me. I don't got time for that. So, yeah, I'll put it up there. I'll get you guys some stuff. I got to get on, let me see. I got to get on the videos right now, because a lot of people want to Zoom. And if you guys want to Zoom, the membership is free. It's only when you want to do a claim. So if you want a claim done, like you got a house that needs to be discharged, or you got a car, or you have a court date, or you have something like that, a debt contract, that's the only time it's like a donation is ask for. But that's only for like time, because you'll see it takes a lot of time to do them. So it's free for the membership. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on right now. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off, you guys. If you need anything, my email and everything's on there. I even think my phone number is on there. Okay. So if you guys need to call me or anything, call at any time. I'm up normally all day, all the time, because I got a lot of people that need assistance with the claims and stuff like that. So I'm always up. I just fall asleep. Aw, love you too. You too. Thank you guys. You guys are all so sweet. I wish I could hug you guys right now. I need a hug. I know you can tell. Sitting here needing a hug and can't hug nobody. Oh. All right. Bye, you guys.